Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is TK and here we talk all things DIY, home reno, and of course decor. As you can see in the title, we finally purchased our fixer-upper. So I am going to take you on a tour of the home today and show you some of the changes that I'll be making. Let's get started. This is our entryway. This is a split level home, so when you walk in, you can either head upstairs to the living room or downstairs to the basement. One of the things I really liked about this home was the super high ceilings when you first walk in, so it does make the space feel more open and grand. In this area, we'll be updating the chandelier, updating the window at the top, updating the entire door frame. For the flooring, I want to do a herringbone style flooring in this area, and then we'll lead right upstairs where we are now in the main living area. So in this area, obviously we plan on tearing out all of the carpet in the entire house. I think the entire upstairs, with the exception of the kitchen and the bathroom, is carpeted, so we would be ripping all of that out. I am going for more of an industrial modern look, so think concrete, red brick, grays, and blacks. That is kind of the theme that I want to go for this home. And so what I envision for the fireplace is doing a concrete surround. I do want to build it all the way up and make it a focal point as you walk into the house. Obviously, we'll be changing out the blinds and the windows. Prior to purchasing this house, we knew that all of the windows needed to be replaced, so that is something that's on our list. Currently, the home has wood windows and they're starting to rot, so we want to go ahead and get those updated. We'll also be replacing this door. I do want to get maybe a glass door, but something to let in more natural light into this room. Although it is spacious, it does look a little dim compared to other areas of the house. Now, this wall here, I think I already have some markings on here. So from this point on down, I want to open up this entire space. I do love the open concept. However, I don't want it too open. I'll show you guys later, but initially I was thinking about blowing out this entire wall. But what I didn't like is that when you walk into the house, you would see everything from kitchen, living, and dining area. So I did want to keep some of the spaces compartmentalized. And so from this point on, I plan on blowing out this entire wall, and then we'll add an island in the kitchen area. So over here in the dining room, my husband and I are not very formal people, so we don't necessarily use a dining room. And so I do want to make this a more functional space that will fit for us. And so I want to turn it into a reading / library area, some place for me that I can use in the morning when I'm reading my Bible, just a place I can come and get some extra lighting. So what I want to do is put an accent on this wall. It is likely going to be black. Black is my favorite color. This obviously has to go. I am not the tallest person in the world, but even for me, like, this hangs a bit low. I do also want to replace out the stair railing and put some iron railing over here. I think it'll look really nice when someone enters the home. You have this focal wall right behind you and some black stair railing. I think it's going to look beautiful. This is probably one of the rooms that I'm looking most forward to decorating because I get to do things a little bit different. This room might be very dark. Like I said, I love black, and so I might pump a lot of black into this room. And now, the kitchen. We won't be using the dining room as a formal dining, so I do want to block off this wall. I told my mom and she was like, no, don't do it. But for the design and the look that I want to go in the kitchen, I think it's necessary. So we'll close off this wall, move the refrigerator in this corner, and that will allow us to create an L-shaped kitchen to get some more cabinet space in here. In its current state, the kitchen is very small, very tight, and there's not a lot of cabinetry, so I do want to expand that. So we'll leave this layout somewhat the same with the stove staying in place. We'll put a vent hood over the stove. I do want to extend the cabinets out since we have all of this extra wall here. And yeah, 13 feet. So I want to extend it out to 13 feet, which is about here. That will then allow us to get rid of this wall like we talked about in the living room. So all of this is going to come out. We'll remove this peninsula bar area and put in an island in this space. So you'll have access to the kitchen from the living room. In the bay windows area, I do want to put in some seating. So build in some seating that'll go across just to create more seating in the kitchen. So you'll have the island, you'll also have this bay area. This will come down. We're gonna put pot lights in the kitchen, and then I'll have 2 to 3 lights over the island depending on size. Right now I'm looking at about a 6 by 4 foot island. So probably 2 pot lights if we're thinking 3 feet, 3 feet. But this is gonna be an entire gut. Like I mentioned earlier, the house was built in the mid-90s. So everything is from the mid-90s and just needs to be updated. We will use this exit today to go see the secondary bedrooms that are on the floor. So when you walk out, you're hit with the first bedroom. So this is the larger of the 2 rooms. This room will act as my closet / office. In this room, we'll update the carpet, put some new paint. There's a lot of holes throughout this entire house, so we'll have a lot of patching to do, replace the windows, replace the closet door, and update this ceiling fan because it is really small for this room. When you walk out of this room, you see the linen closet, and then you also have a secondary bathroom. So this bathroom is going to be a full gut. We're gonna get rid of everything in this bathroom. I want to build a new vanity, a nice floating vanity. We'll replace the toilet, remove the tub one piece, and do some nice black tile with a drop-in, replace the floor. This wall has some type of texture on it, so we do want to rip out all of the drywall in this room and just replace the drywall. Just like every other area in this house, we will be updating the ceiling, so we'll do some skim coat so we can get a nice smooth ceiling in there. And then all of the doors in the house will be updated to a 5-panel shaker style door. So off the bathroom, you have the secondary room that's located on this level, aside from the primary room. This room is a little bit smaller, but just like the room in the front, we're gonna get some new paint in here, update the flooring. This ceiling fan is really cute, but it's too small. We'll get a new ceiling fan, new closet doors. I think the closets in this house all are different colors. Yeah, this one is this really nice turquoise, so that will be painted. All of the molding around the door, the baseboards will be removed as well and updated to something a little bit more modern. The really cool things about this home is that it is split, so 2 of the bedrooms are on the opposite end, while the owner's suite is tucked away in its own little corner. And this is the owner's suite. It's actually a really nice size room. I love the fact that we can get to the deck from our bedroom via this awesome door. We are planning on changing all of the exterior doors and interior doors. This room will get some painting. I'll do a focal wall here. This fan will be replaced. That door will be replaced. And then we have the amazing owner's bath that I just don't know what to do with. So maybe you all will have some ideas. So in this room, initially, this is going to be a full gut. I thought about moving the toilet from this area, it's right in front of the window, and maybe tucking it behind the door, getting rid of this linen closet, because this is an area we probably won't use as much. But if we do that, we take away space from the tub and the shower, and we would really like to keep a tub and shower in this bathroom. So we could leave the current layout as it is and then just update the tub and shower and maybe still get rid of this linen closet so that we can get a bigger shower. I don't know, I'm still playing around with it. The space is not really huge, and so we do have to work with what we have. I would prefer to have a separate vanity for my husband and I, since he likes to leave his stuff all over. He'd probably say that's not true, but that's what we're gonna go with. But I don't know, I am still working out the layout for this bathroom. You have the closet. It is a nice size for half of us, which is probably half of me, but we'll make it work. But this is going to be a fully custom closet, so we'll take down all of these shelvings, and I do want to build in a custom closet in this area, so I'm really excited to turn it around. That is the primary area. Like I mentioned, this is a split level home, so when you walk in, you can go upstairs to the main area, which is what we just saw, or downstairs to the basement. So that's where we're headed. So welcome to the basement. This area, we spent a lot of time down here trying to figure out what the layout is going to be. The previous owners did some really interesting things that we're trying to figure out what to do with. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. But when you come downstairs, you have this first big room here. Get some lighting. So this room we will likely use as a movie room, maybe a guest room, maybe my husband's man cave. We haven't really decided yet, but this is a really large room. We do want to build a closet into this room so we can make it a true bedroom, because right now it does not have a closet. But outside of updating the carpet, putting some new paint on the wall, getting rid of this texture, that's probably all we'll do in this area here. You do come into this laundry room. I can't even call this a room. It's more like a laundry area, but it is what it is. I've played around with the layout. I would much rather have a full bath down here than an extended laundry area, and just with the space that we have, I may not be able to do both. So as of right now, the plan is to leave the laundry area where it is. On the laundry area, you do have this additional bonus room that we tried to figure out what to do, and we finally came up with the game plan. We're gonna remove this door, create a hallway, and then make this into a bedroom. It'll still be 11 by 11, so a decent size. And then right across from this bedroom, where we have this very large walk-in closet, we're going to move the bathroom into here. A little story, when we first saw this house, it was listed as a 4-3, and I didn't recall seeing the third bathroom, and I said to my realtor, I was like, hey, do you know where the third bathroom was? And she was like, I don't remember seeing it. So we came back during the inspection and we found the third bathroom. So I'm not sure about this. It's built on a platform because of the plumbing, but I don't know if I want to use the bathroom with the AC and the water heater. So our plan is to take this out. We're gonna remove this entire thing and then build a bathroom out in this area, and then this would just operate as additional storage to us. But it was very interesting to find that this was here. But we'll move the bathroom into this space, create like a false door here so we still have access to the AC unit and the water heater, but then we'll have a full bath down here that both rooms will have access to. So I think that layout that'll work for us. So this is our backyard, and probably one of the reasons that we really love this house. It is just a lot of land, it's a lot of trees. I can't wait to put up a hammock, but it is a lot of trees, and so it does block some of the sunlight that we can get into the house. So we do have plans on pushing the tree line back. So I think there's about 18 trees that we're gonna chop down. The good thing about it is we'll be able to use it for the wood fireplace. But we do want to push the tree line back a little bit so we can lay some grass back here and just get some more sunlight in this area. Like I said, because we have so many trees and because of the leaves, branches, everything else, we just don't get a lot of sunlight in the back of the house. So it can make the living room, the owner's bedroom, which is right off the deck, feel a little bit dark. And I love just natural light. Hope you all enjoyed our house tour. We are super excited and ready to start renovating and demoing the kitchen and bathrooms and getting that carpet up. We do have a contractor coming out within the next 2 weeks to put up that beam. We would do it ourselves, but it's a load-bearing wall, so I do think we need a professional for that. But I hope you all would consider liking, commenting, and subscribing and following us on this journey as we DIY our home renovations. Until next time.